Last time on Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia.
How careless of me. It completely slipped my mind.
Oh my goodness. It did not slip your mind, Celica.
Slipped your mind? That's it. I'm waiting on the boat.
Hey guys, Raiden here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. So I have a bit of a headache today, like a really bad headache. I've been having headaches for 2 months, which sucks. But it's not bad enough to keep me from playing this game right now. That's how much I'm actually loving Shadows of Valentia. And because it's easy to make and I don't have to edit anything, so playing this with a headache is completely viable. Anyways, between last episode and this one, nothing really happened substantially. We fought the dragon. Not much else. I don't think I even turned on the game since the last episode, so... 4th pirate raid. I imagine these are just going to be more generic pirate maps with no dialogue. Just fine by me. Yeah, okay. So we have... another pirate ship. With no droppable weapons?
Leave it to me.
Valbar and Leon have a conversation? Huh.
I'll handle this myself.
It's really easy to build supports in this game. Much more easy than almost any other game in the series, in my opinion. They go by so quickly.
How goes it, old friend?
Pretty good, Leon. How about you?
Aw, you know me. I'm always at 110% when you're around.
I'm counting on it. Still, truth be told, I've been thinking about something. You're a rather handsome devil and more than good in a fight. If you could just keep your mouth shut, I bet the ladies would flock to you.
If he could keep his mouth shut, what does that mean? I've never really heard him say anything wrong.
What are you going on about? And what in Milla's name do I want with a whole flock of women? Fighting at your side is enough for me. I require no other distractions.
Okay, Leon. I mean, I could have made assumptions based on how, fabulous you were, but,
Yeah? Well, thanks. That's actually pretty flattering, I suppose.
And Valbar's not that way at all. He's like, yeah, cool. But he can still attack from his distance and pretty much kill them. And a crit. Fastest crit ever, we just started playing.
It's unfair how good I am.
You are quite good, Leon. And a level up for Saber. I'm kind of being Saber dependent here.
The hell was that?
That was his first bad level up ever. I'm being pretty dependent on Saber. He's probably the best one we have right now, and he unlocked the Sunder art. I don't believe we've seen that before. I assume that has something to do with armor, a powerful swing. Plus 30 crit and 4 might. Huh. That's pretty good. That is pretty damn good, I have to admit. See if I can get the archer to shoot at Jenny. Probably not.
Is good luck another of Milla's blessings?
God, you'd have still been an amazing cavalier. Look at those stats. And she learned physics, which is cool, I guess. Saber practically just cleared the entire boat by himself. Although I should probably be giving more experience to people like Bowie who really need it. I don't know when Bowie and May promote. Because it seems like who should get that kill on the... everyone's promoted. If anything, I'd say Celica's the one without the proper stats.
I'll take care of it.
So yeah, let's let Celica have it. I really like the weapon mastery aspect of this game. I was playing FE4, I think, last night, and I think it's really charming in games where you have basically infinite weapons, where you can just, I don't know, where you can master the weapon and it becomes better with that character. I don't know, there's something cool about it. Anyways, come on, Mr. Archer. Or actually, can he? Yes, he can, but I prefer he talk to Kamui, because apparently Leon, for some reason, has a support with Kamui. Well, I guess they're friends, but I couldn't even imagine what kind of conversation they would have.
Well, if it isn't Leon.
If it isn't Kamui.
Do they have a problem with each other?
I normally don't give a tinker's damn what folks think of me, but ouch. I mean, I'm hardly chopped liver here.
So, what then? Are you trying to get me to hit on you or something?
What? No, that's not what I'm...
Because you're really not my type. And you're only 1% of the man Valbar is.
Why do you have to be so mean? And now I completely get you, Leon. I completely get what you're up to.
I think you may be overstating things just a tad there.
That's the first support I think I've seen in this entire game where the characters don't get mad at each other. Because I've noticed that the more I played the game is that a lot of the supports are just... Ooh. So Physic has... Wait, what? Restores HP to a distant ally. Oh my god. Okay. There's one thing I will grant you guys. Physic is really good.
I owe you one.
The range on that is ridiculous, and it scales with her attack? That is nuts. Or the range, I believe? Hold on. You have to use the DS stylus here. Range 1? Yep, okay. That's awesome. Yeah, that's fine. But as I was saying, I noticed that a lot of the supports in this game are just the characters getting mad at each other. I know not all of them are like that, but there's quite a few. So that's the crux of it. Good job, Butt Chin.
Wish it were always this easy.
Saber, as long as you're on the front lines, every mission will be easy. Literally, Saber Jenny team can fix anything. Well, Kamui is also really strong too. Same for Leon, I suppose. We're all good. Anyone holding us back, it's probably Valbar and Bowie. But they're not really holding us back. It's more like they're just not as strong as my strongest units, so that's always going to happen. Can't really control that. Okay, so next. We have more dead guys. Okay, do they all do magic? They all do magic, and they can all heal each other too. So in that case... Kamui probably cannot take these guys on. I believe Saber has a ridiculous amount of resistance, which he does. Mei does also. So we're gonna put Mei over here, and we're gonna put Saber on this side. And that should make for the entire fight, basically.
I'm at the top of
I just shove Mei over here. Now she has Aura, which I believe is light magic. I haven't gotten the chance to... No, I think I used it one time. Powerful magic that smothers enemies in light. But I don't think these guys technically count as terrors, so it doesn't do that much to them. But she can still double, and that's the important part. The problem is if she over-doubles, she's going to die. And that won't be good. By over-double, I mean next turn she might die. Or not next turn, maybe the turn after she'll die. It depends on if she crits or not. Because she can easily overuse her own life. He's shooting this guy from over this boat. One of the complaints I heard about this game was that it doesn't have a lot of replayability. And that's not actually a complaint in my eyes, because for me, like, next to 0 games have any replayability at all, so... that's a personal thing for me, but it just... that part doesn't bother me whatsoever.
I'm ready to roll.
You're always ready to roll, Jenny. There's one thing I have to give this game, at the very least. I don't know about balance or difficulty, but the game is definitely fun. Like, you're allowed to do some crazy stuff. I probably shouldn't have put him that close. At least he won't kill him, so it'll be safe. You know what, we'll just have you fix it. Go ahead, Leon, kill the boss. I know I can trust you to do it. The spell looks kind of goofy. Although I did realize... No, that's right, he's the only one with Meyer. so he's the only one with extended range. None of the other people have extended range in any way.
Brute force alone won't get you anywhere.
Yeah, stats are going great, buddy. What the hell? Oh, it's because she has thunder. That's why. No level up for Celica.
My skills on the battlefield are improving.
She learned her cover. Hey! I was waiting for her to gain some healing magic that seemed really important for her to have. And battle complete. I know you guys probably aren't going to see, like, any of these boat maps at all, but, I think it's better that way, honestly.
Whew! Talk about a close one.
Because I'm really not doing much. I am almost, like, setting the AI on charge, basically, and just letting them go. I am kind of customizing who receives the experience, though, but for the most part, it's... nothing's happening. Just nothing. So that's why I just show you guys the level up. And it looks like we're about to enter Sofia Harbor. The funny thing is, we can skip that and actually go all the way back to this... to Ram Village if we want to. But, why don't we stop at the harbor first? I feel like doing this in the right order is quite beneficial.
Whew. We finally arrived. Sofia Harbor, at last. That was quite a journey.
Yeah, if only we didn't have to stop and fight the Necro Dragon and save the people from the pirates and kill the unnecessary pirates that were doing, and, like, they weren't even doing anything. Celica, I'm pretty sure that last group of pirates, they weren't even pirates, they were just traders. Shh, it doesn't matter. We got the booty, that's what matters.
Ah, you've come! You've truly come!
Huh?
Welcome, my lady priestess. I hear it was you what rid us of Barth and his band of pirates. A real blessing that was. Can't thank you enough.
Oh, it was nothing so grand. In fact, it was the least a person could do. To be honest, it was as much for my own sake as it was yours.
Crivens, but that's a thing to say. Your strength and generosity are matched only by your modesty, my lady. We were at our wits' end dealing with those seaborn thugs, and no mistake. So whatever your reasons, you've done us a fine service. Do let me thank you.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
Maybe she couldn't, but I sure could. Where's the pub around here, friend?
Just this way, sir, just this way. First round's on me, it is.
Now hold on just a... Saber, get back here. Miss Priestess, ma'am, I also wanted to thank you. I can send my husband to sea now, without sleepless nights of worry. Oh, well, I see. That's... I'm very glad to hear it. Yes, well, thank you again, ma'am. May the Mother's blessings guide you.
Okay, then.
This is some reception we're getting, huh, Celica? I've been getting thanked left and right, too. Kinda makes the fighting worth it.
Your tune changes more easily than a traveling minstrel's. Back on the ship, it was all belly aching. Mostly about your aching belly.
Hey, I was seasick. It's a medical thing. And you're hardly one to talk, Bowie. You were drooling all over yourself after that buxom maid offered her thanks.
Wait, when was this?
I did no such thing.
Now look what you've done, you boob. You've got Celica laughing at us again.
Did she really just call him a boob? It's really hard to tell what kind of linguistic setting we have here, because people just... I don't know, in the world of Valentia, people just say the weirdest things.
Not at all. I'm proud of you both for all your hard work. I never truly realized how rewarding it was to help others like this. It's a wonderful feeling, and we're blessed to be able to experience it.
Is that Oliver? Oliver, I didn't miss you. Oh, it's not Oliver. Would have been great. Just in this game for no reason. He's like, have you seen a Birdman around here? So many cats, it must be an easy life for them here. We found the docks. They look alike. Perhaps they all come from one big cat family. You got a herring. So much for that deal. Alas, so my tale is woeful indeed. I have a buyer lined up for a shipment of coral fragments. Fine price, too. I came here to Sofia Harbor to source the goods. But it seems the local fishing trade's dried up on account of pirates. I've wrung a few fragments out of seller contracts here, but I'm 5 short. My client's not a patient man. If I don't deliver before Pegastim's end, please, you must help me, for the sake of my poor kneecaps. If anyone can find coral fragments, I'll pay twice the going rate. Sure, I think I have one. You've got coral to sell, fantastic. My knees might yet see another day. Here, I'll throw in a few extra coins, thanks. I think I have more than one. Still short. What, you don't have any? Sorry, I thought I had more than one, mister. Let's go see what Saber's doing in the tavern. After I rob this tavern for all it's got. Seriously, this game doesn't even hold back on the food. I hardly ever need it. How long would it take to drink all this? Probably not as long as I imagine. Ale. Wine. That looks like that's it.
Did you hear some pirate dogs made for Greeth's Citadel with a girl in tow? Struth, a brave sellsword staying at the pub, even took after the poor dear. But Greeth ain't the sort you cross and live to speak of. Nasty fellow he is.
Wait, who are they talking about? Are they talking about Saber?
From cutpurse to corsair, every thief in Sofia answers to a man called Greeth. Even the pirate king Barth was but one of his henchmen. Greeth's Citadel stands tall in the desert. Colossal thing it is. That's where they hold all the captives his men bring as tribute.
Oh no, that means desert maps do exist in this game. Oh. With all that's gone on in the world lately, my children are afraid. I'd love to bake them something sweet to put a bit of joy in their lives. But with the war on, ingredients are dear. Wait, ingredients are dear, so they are. What I need is some flour, honey, and butter. I know you've your own mouths to feed, but do you have any to spare? That's not quite enough. I can't bake much of anything without flour, honey, and butter. I don't think we have butter. I think Celica ate it. I'll try to remember all this stuff, because there's all these, like, little mini side quests you can do. And,
It's like a dream.
What is?
The pirates scuttled, Sofia Castle free. I keep asking people to pinch...
The castle is freed? How do you mean?
Oh, is she finally gonna hear of Alm? I want to see this reaction super badly.
Didn't you hear? The Deliverance have run to Say out of the castle. Word is, they have a new leader who led the attack himself. He's a young lad. It claims to be the grandson of General Myson. Whoever he is, the boy brought the entire army back from the brink.
General Myson? Grandpapa?
It's kind of cute that she still calls him that.
Are you certain of this?
Of course I am. Wouldn't do a man to repeat baseless rumor now, would it? The boy's the talk of the kingdom. A hero's grandson turned hero himself.
Oh, gods.
Why is, like, in Alm's face, he's like, yeah, I did it. Isn't everyone proud of me? And everyone's like, Alm, don't do it. And they're like, don't do it. And Celica's like, oh shit, he's doing it.
And the person leading the Deliverance is...
It's like the dawn of a new day for us. To think, we've got a hero on our side. The Deliverance forces are holding in Sofia Castle for now. But there's talk of them taking up the march again before long. They won't stop till there's nary a Rigelian dog left on Zofian soil.
Then they mean to march on the Rigelian army? Oh, how can you be so reckless?
What? No, you have no right to say that. You're the one that just engaged 4 pirate battalions, a necro dragon, and raided a pirate base because you felt like it was 6 people. How is he reckless in any way?
Celica, is everything alright? You look pale as a shade. Did Bowie tell some stupid ghost story again?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
But might we travel to Sofia Castle before setting out for the temple? There's something I need to see for myself there.
At the castle? You know we would follow you anywhere, milady, but is that wise?
It's been years, Bowie. No one there would recognize me as I am now.
What's this now?
Sorry, I was drinking and buying stuff.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Just talking about that maid. You know, the lovely one who was asking after you over at the pub. Said something about wanting to give whoever sank those pirates her thanks.
Did she now? Well, a hero mustn't spurn a lady's wishes.
I've dreamt of you for so long. But please, not like this. The leader of the Deliverance?
I mean, obviously there's something I'm not understanding here that just hasn't come up in the story, but like, if I heard that, like, my childhood friend was, like, leader of the Super Savior Army, I'd be pretty happy.
I pray this is some horrible mistake. Still, I'll only know for sure once I see for myself.
Although that might conflict with her position, whatever that may be. Well, before we go there, I kind of want to check out the rest of this area. I just want to see what it's like if I go into these areas that Alm's already been through. Or we're just gonna hang out.
Didn't think I'd be storming a pirate fort today when I got up this morning. When you decide to do something, milady, you really go for it. Times like that, it really hits home how we were born into different stations. Me? I just go through life focused on whatever's right in front of me. I hope this journey will teach me to see things with a broader perspective.
May and Bowie seem excited to have left the Priory to travel, but to be honest, I'm more than a little afraid. I've always been the type to stay home and read rather than go on adventures. Guess I'd rather write a story about an epic quest than be on one myself. Though, I imagine being left out would feel even worse. Promise me you won't leave me behind, Celica, okay? Double promise.
We will never leave you behind. Protected to the maximum. Jenny's gonna have her own, like, personal SWAT team. Guess that's why he has the illusions. Because there might be something we can do there.
Ram Village. How I've missed this place. I wonder how everyone's doing.
Okay, well, I doubt there's gonna be anyone really to talk to around the town or anything to do. Oh, hey, there are people. Ram Village used to be known across the kingdom for its magnificent wine, but alas, it's been ages since anyone— wait, didn't he already say this? There are no bottles left. Man, that would taste incredible. I'd give anything for one more. Oh, that's what the ram wine's for. This aroma, berry, leather, straw. This is ram wine for true. Sorry, I skipped all that dialogue. I thought we had already heard this. Thank you. You made an old man very happy this day, so you have. Here, I was saving this to go with the wine, but I want you to have it. Blue cheese, your renown is greatly increased. I don't even know what that does.
Celica? Is that you, dear? Well, isn't this a delight?
No one would recognize me, she said.
What a lovely woman you've become. Last I recall, you were just a sprout.
Oh, Celica, how long has it been? The village may look the same, but it's a different place these days. The young ones have all up and left, what with the war. I just pray they all return to us.
Don't worry, they will. I won't let any of them die. I was accosted on the way back from the capital the other day. I ran from the brigands until my sides were ready to split, so undignified. And while I'm happy to be alive, those thugs stole everything I bought. Oh, I never should have gone at all. You must go teach those ruffians some manners. I'll make it worth your while. They should really feel it, so make sure you give 20 of them a sound thrashing. That'll teach them to mess with the likes of me. They're holed up in that awful Thieves Shrine, as if they'd be anywhere else. So she wants us to go to the Thieves Shrine and murder 20 people. Okay, lady. I'm fine with that.
Myson! Grandpapa, it's me! Not here. I wonder where he's gone.
Who knows? It's kind of cool, though, now that I think about it, that if you wanted to, if you were to play this game again, although I'm not sure how many people would, you could just leave stuff lying around for Celica to pick up on her route. I guess we'll go to the Thieves Shrine then and take care of 20 people. There's 6 right
I'm
there.
ready
What are their
for anything.
stats? No, they have the exact same stats. Are you serious?
Ready anytime.
Okay, well I finally get to do this.
Charge!
This feels funny.
Ready anytime.
Okay, that should have made 20. Probably. I don't know. Hopefully we went to the right place. This is the Thieves Shrine, so didn't even take us that long. Okay, lady, they're all dead. Ooh, you look like someone who's just made 20 brigands' lives miserable. I feel so much better already. Who knew revenge was so great? Well, I told you I'd make it worth your while, so here you go. You got a fruit of life. Your renown has increased. Still don't know what the renown thing does, but alright. Oh, it increases your maximum HP, it looks like. Sick. I'll save them in the inventory for now. Might go well for someone like, May, who has very little. Let's go to Sofia Castle and see what's going on here.
Sweet jumping jesters, now this is a castle.
That's right, they've never seen one before.
It's huge. I mean huge! And it's gorgeous!
Keep it down, would you, May? We're not here to gawk at the sights like a band of slack-jawed wayfarers.
Whatever, Professor Funslayer. Even you have to admit it's great.
I never said it wasn't impressive. A far cry from the ramshackle fishing huts we grew up in, that's for sure.
I know, right? Can you imagine living in a place like this? With servants and meat pies and... Oh, right. Shoot, Celica, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to... Actually, you know what? I think we'll just go on ahead.
I mean, like... Oh, that's a hard one.
What's going on here?
What do you mean?
Those two's eyes near fell out when they saw this place, but you ain't impressed.
What? No, I'm very impressed. Speechless, actually. That's all.
Uh-huh. Well, whatever you say, lass. Let's get inside already.
I never thought I'd set foot in these halls again. But this is to see Alm. And in that case, enough. I need to hurry.
Wait, this is a map? Wait, what? Hold on a second. What happened?
What's wrong? Join me, O child of fate. Come to Lord Duma's side.
Ugh. These must be the remnants of Desay's blasted army. We're not Deliverance, you idiots. Leave us out of this.
These aren't Desay's men, Saber. I think they're here for me.
Well, they're gonna have you at this rate. Damn those two morons for running off and leaving us. Their giddy little sightseeing tour is gonna get us killed. Celica!
And who is that?
Begone, you base filth.
Oh, I thought he was wearing like a golf hat, like a sports visor. I'm like, that is so out of place.
You are unfit to lay hand or eye upon the young woman.
Wow, this is the exact opposite of Radiant Dawn. Radiant Dawn, I had to deal with a masked Black Knight. Now we have a literal masked White Knight.
Who are you?
My name is a greater boon than you deserve. If you would keep your heads, you must depart this place at once.
You dare to? Enough! Ignore the newcomer. Take the girl by force.
Who are you, sir?
My name matters not for the nonce. In time, all will be made clear.
Okay, Edgelord. See you later.
No more words. Fight. Unless you wish to leave this place in chains.
Right.
so I can't control whoever that is. Do you want me to take a guess at who that is right now? I want to say... I'm probably super wrong, and this is without any kind of information to back it up. But I bet that Celica's, like, dead little brother or whatever.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll handle this.
It can't be that tough, especially against Saber, who's, like, anti-magic everything. Saber. Still puts us at 99, though.
I'm ready for anything.
Move! I won't ask forgiveness.
They can do quite a bit if they want to. Hey, don't steal that.
Scatter before me!
Who is that guy?
Felt sporting.
He's a paladin too, so he's promoted.
Ready to move out.
Celica, I know. Wait, you can just go into the convoy and eat food. What am I saying? So what does that blue cheese do we got? Oh, it heals 40 health. I've heard that some of the items actually increase your HP in total also.
A fine meal.
Are those guys just gonna stay over there? I mean, the Mass Knight does have some pretty, like, great stats and all, but...
Farewell. You're not running.
And a 1 out of 10 chance to hit, or crit, but... I don't know, I'm a little worried about him running across that bridge and dying or something.
I'm ready for
Although I'm sure
anything.
for story purposes he can't actually die right now, but... Knew that's what he was gonna do. Is there a penalty for bridges? No. Okay. Just double checking. So what do these two even have? He has Miasma, Conjure, and Incantation. What is Incantation? Or, no, that's Incarnation. That's right. Okay, never mind. Thought that was something new. It's not.
Hey, thanks.
My skills on the battlefield are improving.
That's the first 5-1. That's the first 5-1 we've ever got. And let's see. I'm gonna have you go over here. What if I have you use your new art? That gives you a higher chance to crit. Yeah, let's try it. Doubt you'll crit the— oh!
You don't know when to quit.
Perfect.
Where you go? That's another one down.
Saber's the strongest one we've got.
Ready to move out.
I like how the Miasma spell kind of sits there for a second and then explodes.
It's over. That was a close call. Is everyone all right?
Fall back! Retreat! But know this, girl.
Nothing will stay us from our purpose.
Why do you need to retreat? You already look super dead already.
You have my thanks, good sir. But I must ask again, who are... Huh?
If you're looking for the fop in the mask, he took off already. What was he on about anyway? Some friend of yours or the like?
I honestly have no idea.
Well, ain't that reassuring? Guess we'll chuck that mystery on the pile along with whoever attacked us.
I suppose we will. Though for what it's worth, I still don't believe they were Desai's men. They were more like that man who tried to take me prisoner at sea. But who would want to take me captive? And for what purpose?
I thought that was already pretty apparent, whatever it was.
Damn that masked vermin! Fie and fie again!
Fie? Because, like, while we were running away, it seems like Celica knew a lot more than what's actually happening, but I guess she doesn't know all that much about herself or whatever magical ability she possesses or whatever they want.
Now I must explain to Jeddah how we failed to secure the girl.
Beg pardon, friend. You with the Rigelian army, perchance?
Who asks such of me?
Soft, friend, soft. I'm not your enemy. I was working under Desai, but those damned rebels ran us out of the castle. I was thinking I might defect to Rigel. In exchange for my services, of course.
And you expect me to trust a man who so utterly lacks shame?
You sure you can afford not to? You just got your scrawny hides kicked trying to kidnap one little girl. You really want to go back to the boss man empty-handed? See, I know about this little forest northwest of Sofia Castle. And in this forest, there's a village.
Oh no. Oh, they're gonna target that so hard, aren't they? Oh hey, it's generic Myrmidon guy.
Everyone's laughing and cheering, but my gut's one big knot. Only a fool'd think the Rigelian Empire would back down without a fight. Emperor Rudolph's Order of Knights are scary enough. But what about that Duma priest Jeddah and his horde of arcanists? How are normal folks supposed to fight against men who conjure terrors?
I don't know, why don't we just conjure terrors then?
For a proper-looking little lady, you sure pull some crazy stunts, lass. I didn't think I'd be bum-rushing a pirate fort as soon as I took this job. Doesn't exactly bode well for the future.
Okay, we already heard this conversation too. Alright then, well let's move in then. I considered cheese the greatest gift to man and dedicate my life to eating it. I thought I was gonna say to making it. Scour the world for new cheesy treats and I'll see you rewarded accordingly. Hand over the blue cheese? Sure. Aha! Ha 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 ha! Blue cheese is never far from the palates of cheese-loving blue bloods. Salty as a sailor, a nose that kicks like a mule, but a mule you love. What? Learning to eat it to adore it is a rite of passage for any cheese fan. Truly a fine meal if a bit pungent. Please take this for your efforts. Medicinal syrup? This feels like some horrid RPG quest where it's like, okay, kill the bandits to get the cheese, now take the cheese to the guy, now get the medicinal syrup to the little kid whose mother is dying, and then get her honey to the bear in the forest who needs it or whatever. It feels like it's never gonna end, but let's see what that is. Is it just gonna be a thick restorative tincture made from herbs? Okay. Well, I don't need that right now, so whatever.
Temple of Milla, Lady Priestess? Oh, I do wish you'd reconsider. That whole area's crawling with thieves working in the employ of Grief. The very ground itself is rotten. Hunks of cliffside slough off near every day. You might easily find yourself with no way back, so be careful, okay?
Will do, lady.
Sure, Desai and those Rigelian thugs turned tail and ran, but our crops still aren't growing, and we've no shortage of terrors. What do you suppose could have happened to Milla? Some men have gone to the temple to investigate, but none have returned. I say we've bigger problems than fighting a war, but no one asks me.
super weird that Milla seems to be a person and not, like, an entity. Like, what happened? What happened? Suppose we should go check out the throne room for funsies. And there's nothing there. I wonder if Alm's still up on the balcony or if they already left.
Grandpapa? What are you doing here?
It's been so very long, Celica.
Oh, Grandpapa! I'd half resigned myself to never seeing you again.
As had I. And yet here you are, grown into a beautiful young woman.
I've heard stories of someone named Celica stealing fish across the continent. Is that you? No. Okay, I believe you. Can't get over that adorable face.
Though I fear we lack the time for a leisurely reunion. Surely you left the island with some purpose in mind, yes?
I did. I'm going to the Temple of Milla. All that's transpiring in Zofia now is tied to the Earth Mother. I can feel it in my very marrow. There's more to be done than simply fighting the foes laid before us. I must learn Milla's will in all of this. I also intend to pray that she intercedes on behalf of her people, that she might save us all.
I see. Just as Alm has chosen his path, it would seem you have chosen yours.
Alm? I'd suspected as much, but your being here confirms it. He's leading the deliverance, isn't he?
Well, to find out by Fire Emblem Echoes Conquest Alm Edition! Deluxe Edition! God damn it, Grandpapa, I just want to know where Alm is. Too bad, you have to buy the DLC for that.
Why don't you go upstairs and see for yourself? I expect that's where you'll find what you've been searching for.
Oh, I've been wanting to see this cutscene for a while.
It's really you!
Oh, not the oranges.
Wait a sec. Celica? Is that really you? Celica?
I'm so glad to see you. I have dreamt about this day for 7 years. At last, I finally found you.
You have. I've missed you too, so much.
Wow, that's quite the story.
Okay, so that scene was actually really nice, but, like, I know a lot of people are like, realistically, this would never happen, and I agree, like, they probably would have moved on. It's kind of weird that both of them waited for each other since, like, a young age, although I guess that's, like, the hopeless romantic part, I guess I'll say, where it's just like, oh, this is the true path of romance or whatever, but in all realism, like, or one of them would already be married or something, or completely have forgotten about the other.
I'm trying to picture you swashbuckling pirates and... yeah, just... wow.
I didn't mean to swashbuckle anyone. It just sort of happened. But forget all that for the moment. You aren't really planning to fight the Rigelian Empire, are you?
Listen, it's not something I chose. They were the ones who attacked us.
But there must be a way to resolve things other than bloodshed, no?
This is Fire Emblem, Celica. That's not how it works.
That's a pretty thought, Celica, but I'm not sure it's true. If it were, no one would be risking life and limb on the battlefield.
Is it really so naive? Zofians and Rigelians are both people of Valentia, are we not? I know we can reach some kind of accord if we just try. Besides that, I just can't imagine Emperor Rudolph is the monster some claim him to be.
It doesn't matter what sort of man he is. The Rigelian Empire chose to cross Zofia's border. That's a fact. We aim to drive back the invaders. Nothing more.
But why do you have to lead this rebellion? My son's grandson or no, you're neither knight nor noble. So why make yourself a target like this?
If I didn't know any better, I'd swear I was speaking to a blue blood. My station doesn't matter, Celica. I'm here because I was called. I have a duty to perform, and I'll perform it. No more and no less.
Oh,
Do you think I wanted this fight? This all started because Lima IV went and angered the Empire. If you wish to point fingers, point them at the ruler who failed his people. It's his fault we're in this mess.
That's not... Well, so what if it is?
What do you mean, so what if it is?
Maybe you should go become king if it's such a damnably easy job.
What? Celica, that's not...
You're awfully free with accusations for a boy with no idea what royalty entails. And now that you're a hero, I imagine the throne is next on the list, is that it?
No, it's not like that at all, Celica. I just want to keep Zofia safe. Besides, there's an heir. A princess of the royal family may have survived. If she turned up and fixed all this, I'd happily return to Ram. You could come with me, you know? It'd be like old times.
Come on! There's no secret princess! The Zofian royal family is dead!
But how can you be...
Enough! Just enough. Go fight your war if it makes you happy.
I mean, it does. That'll fix the problem, Celica. I don't get it. I mean, I know you had that whole history thing with the whole house burning down, but you're being, like, really nonsensical.
I'm going to the Temple of Milla. Goodbye. You stubborn jerk!
Celica, you're one to talk about stubbornness. Jeez.
I know, like, Christ. Guys, we're gonna go fight the pirates. Guys, we're gonna fight the dragons. Guys, we're gonna go help the poor. What do you mean you want to fight a war? What is wrong with you? Like, oh, Celica is becoming a very, interesting character.
Damn it all. I didn't even get the chance to ask her about the village. About why she had to leave. Oh, Celica. I had so much I wanted to say to you. How did it end up like this?
Alm and Celica's heartfelt reunion was dashed by heated words, and once again the two were parted. One chose the battlefield, the other, the mother's succor. And while they both sought to attain peace in their own way, their chances of finding it together seemed to grow increasingly slim.
Huh. I'm really interested to see where that goes from there. Because now they're pretty much just opposite of ideas and ideals. Although I don't really sympathize with, like, Celica that much. But
we're all here.
Because I don't understand what's with her. I don't understand what's going on with her. So it's kind of hard to.
Let's be on our way.
Are you sure about this, Alm?
Am I sure about what?
Oh, please. About Celica. You finally see her after gods know how long, and you end up in a spat? Hey, don't give me that look. We all know she took off in a right huff. You two used to be inseparable. What happened?
That was a long time ago, Tobin. A lot's happened. To both of us.
Well, I'm no expert, but I think a normal person would just apologize.
Thank you, Tobin. You're now our new therapist for the army.
I'm sure she hasn't gotten too far yet. What with those skinny legs and all.
Seriously, Tobin? You're passing out relationship advice now?
Give it a rest. It's not like every fight has a right side and a wrong side. Get over it, Gray. I'm well aware of that. It's just... Well, this could be the last time Alm and Celica see each other. You'd think they'd want to part on a less sour note.
It's all right, Tobin. I appreciate what you're saying, but this is something for me and Celica to work out on our own. Besides, I'm the leader of the Deliverance now. It wouldn't be right to keep everyone waiting on my own private business.
Man, he has a lot of stuff to deal with right now.
Celica? Hey, Celica!
I'm sorry, May. I was lost in thought.
And alone.
Did you need something?
Me? No, I'm fine like always. But what about you? That guy leading the Deliverance is a friend of yours, right? I know we're in a rush, but surely we had time for you to say goodbye.
It's fine. That isn't necessary.
But Celica...
May, I need to reach the Temple of Milla as soon as possible. I know the mother will reveal a path to save Zofia that doesn't involve violence.
I highly doubt that, Celica.
I don't know about this, Bowie. Celica's acting all weird. I wonder what happened.
Well, can you blame her? I'm sure she's more than a little conflicted. If the Deliverance defeats Desai and drives the Empire back, what next? Zofia will need a ruler, and who better than a boy who cast off tyranny's yoke?
What? But Celica's the rightful heir!
Yeah, but she can't exactly just go and announce that to everyone.
Why not? What is the issue?
If she did, she'd be made to lead the Deliverance effort herself.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I was wondering why she was keeping it a secret for so long, or what was going on, but now I completely get it, but they can't make her leave the Deliverance. She would just be like, hey, this is what I'm doing, but I kind of get it. I don't really agree with how Celica sees how things are going, but whatever.
Believe me, that's the last thing Celica wants right now.
I hate it when you make sense, Bowie. But that just means we have to haul tail to the Temple of Milla. The Earth Mother will know what to do. She'll take care of everything.
I pray it's truly so simple.
So do we have to pick a route now, or does it just... what happens? That's what I'm curious about.
Once we cross this mountain, we'll finally reach the coast. It's a hard climb, but I know we'll make it.
Hold.
Hmm? Who's there?
It is I!
You're the one from before. I'm glad our paths have crossed again. I'd hoped for a chance to properly thank you for helping us.
I've no use for thanks. I come bearing a warning. Proceed no further here.
What? I must know a reason for this warning.
The terrain ahead is loose and prone to failure. Additionally, there are still forces in play who would see you harmed. If you must attain the Temple of Milla, strike west through the mountains.
West? But that's where Alm...
You have been warned.
Wait, please!
And he's gone. Again. I seriously want to know who this creepy mask guy is and why he's following us.
As do I, May. But regardless, this makes twice he's aided us.
And with that dire warning ringing in our ears, what is your plan, milady? Do we follow Mr. Mask's advice and take the western route? That would be quite a detour.
Do we have any cause to trust this masked fellow in the first place?
Aside from the fact that he swooped in and saved our lives.
Sure, he helped us out before, but that's no guarantee of pure motive.
Thanks for answering my question, Saber. Well, I believe him.
And what was that bit about forces in play who would see you harmed? Is he saying more people are going to turn up and try to kidnap Celica?
No. We continue on as planned. I'm not dismissing what he said, but our purpose cannot brook delay. If we are attacked, I have faith we can prevail. Besides, even the cleverest trap will betray some sign to a watchful eye. So as long as we continue to be vigilant, we'll be all right.
And here she is at last. Do not mistake me for the base fools who came before.
What?
My power was bestowed upon me by Jeddah himself.
I can't get over when they say Jeddah because I just keep picturing the Darkstalkers guy.
Now go. Crush the girl and the pitiful insects accompanying her.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Evil black smoke. Or purple. It's purple. Oh my god. It's Devil Joe.
Earthquake.
I can't even stand.
Look out! The cliff is crumbling. Oh, you have to be joking.
That's what this is? It looks like the ground's exploding.
As if anything else could have gone wrong on this blasted adventure.
Everyone, be careful!
Celica! No! Don't come any closer!
Lady!
Celica! Are you all right? Why did I suspect I'd see you again?
Are you unhurt?
It appears I am. Thanks to you. I owe you an apology. You warned me this would happen, and yet
Do not apologize. But stop allowing petty emotion to cloud your judgment.
Don't worry, I was able to keep my horse in command and under control during an earthquake somehow.
Your choices steer the fates of more than just yourself.
You're right. I can offer no rebuttal.
Still, there's little sense in turning back when you're almost through. The Zofian coast is just ahead. The road beyond should offer safe passage.
How can you be certain?
My prey were kind enough to use magic potent enough to reveal their location.
Gone again. As sudden as ever. I wish he would at least offer his name.
Yeah, talk about your shady characters. Still, I suppose he seems like a decent enough guy.
Yeah, well, Mr. Mask seems to enjoy our company. I wager we'll see him again. And you're sure you've got no guess as to who he might be?
None. I've no allies left in this world, save the ones I travel with now.
Oof. Didn't mean to sour the mood. Forget I asked.
It's all right. But back to the matter at hand. The road is well and truly blocked now. I don't think we'll be heading back that way anytime soon.
Then it's a lucky thing we've no need to head that direction.
No, we couldn't go to Alm even if we wanted to.
Yeah, that's what the lady said back in the town. She's like, careful going that way. You could not be able to come back. Wink, wink. This is the point of no return.
Milady?
It's nothing. We've spent enough time here. Let's press on.
He's like Black Knight in the future.
Whoa! What's that sound?
The ground is unstable around here. There must have been another rock slide, some distance off from the sound of it. We've no worry of harm to our men.
That's good, but...
A report, sir.
That was a weird pause.
A cliff has given way along the eastern ridge. The route to the Sofian coast is blocked.
The eastern ridge? That's the direction Celica was heading. Oh, Celica. Please be all right.
Oh, that would be super worrying news. Oh, hey, we're playing as Alm again. Hey, Faye. Hey, Silk.
You'd like to know more about Novus? Oh, it's a peaceful little isle. When I left, the turmoil in mainland Zofia had not yet reached it. But the pirate scourge? Well, that was another matter entirely. They stole food sent from the mainland until we had naught to eat but fish. I'm not complaining. Fish is lovely. Another gift from the mother. But too much of a good thing can grow just a wee bit tiresome. Some of us began to wonder if we might start growing scales.
Silk is such a nice person. Hey, Faye, what's going on?
I don't mean to pry, but I heard you and Celica had a fight.
That's just too bad. Well, you know what they say. I before E, nothing gets between Alm and me. Especially if it's Celica, which starts with C. I'll burn her in a pit of fire.
Well, don't feel bad. You've been apart a long time after all. You can't expect Celica to understand what's going through your head. Only someone who's been with you the whole time could ever truly understand. Someone who knows you so well she thinks exactly as you do. Someone who would do whatever you'd ask.
So one of you guys did say, like, give Celica the Nephany voice, and like, nah, I don't really think she fits it. If anything, she's more of like a Sanaki almost.
Those are the sort of friends you need to keep close.
I think Sanaki would suit her better. Not that I ever have to read their lines for anything, so there's very little point. But I'll keep that in mind. I'm going to assume the castle's the same. Who are you? I am the researcher unearthing shocking new truths from Zofia's history. Or I very well might be, if I had any of the resources I need. Might I ask your help in this matter? You are familiar with the underground cemetery at the Deliverance hideout? Yes, we've been there. Well, at one corner of the site lies the royal grave where Sofia's kings sleep. At the risk of sounding the grave robbery, I desire the Lima armlet from it. But the place is crawling with terrors, and I am not the terror type. Yet those terrors are drawn to riches. It is said they raid the graves for gold. One may drop the amulet I require. Bring it to me and I'll pay you well. Okay, so that's something new to go back to and do in there. This is Cheese Man. I consider cheese the greatest gift to man and dedicate my life to eating it. Okay, yeah, we already talked to you. Oh, we have the holy cheese, sure. Is that? It is, by the gods! Holy cheese is a rarity indeed here in Sofia Castle. I must try it at once. How positively meager. Needlessly hard, yet lacking in body. Flavor like damp leather on the tongue. I don't know why. Like, the Kyo voice naturally came out, but let's stick with it. Yet its unassuming character makes it fit for any meal. A democratic cheese. I thank you for the sample. Please take this for your troubles. We got honey. See, I made a joke, and I knew we were gonna have to get honey for the bear. Oh, that's hilarious. It's over, all over. There's nothing to be done. I'm the eldest son of the Rion family, one of Sofia's oldest houses. But that dog Desai demanded we give him our greatest heirloom, a shield. Oh, is that the Draco shield that, was Desai using it or Slade? I think Desai was using it. The Rion shield was a gift, oh, it's different, from Queen Zofia the First, passed down ever since. Or is that I passed down ever since? If I can't find some way to recover it, my ancestors' legacy will be lost. The Deliverance is marching on Desai's fortress, is it not? If you by chance find the Rion shield, please see it returned to me. You'll be rewarded handsomely, of course. I thank you in advance. Sure, we'll look out for that. No problem, man. But anyways, I know there's barely been, like, any combat this episode, but I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I definitely am. It's a lot of fun. And, have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. And if you want to become a member of the Dust Brigade, just click subscribe. Oh, yeah. And leave a like if you are enjoying the series. Thank you, and see you on the next episode. Riding out.